Precious, I'm expressing myself. China, 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 China. Yeah, so as I was playing, part, the continuance, and almost tomorrow I'll give you part 8 of Night Grabbers, but this is a continuance of part 7, Night Grabbers, explanation. So, it might have been the girl in the front hallway also. I explained to China, it might have been the girl in the front hallway that something you have to explain to press. It might have been, you don't tell her, but explain this to her. It might have been the girl in the front hallway that might have disrespected the devil's shrine and trying to, Puppet Master was my student before, and also Ralph's student, literally Ralph's student before. Now, it wasn't another person or energy or force, it was Ralph's student before. Also, other martial artists that was Ralph's students before. I'm not gonna say too much, but it might have been a girl or a branch, because I tell you, there's 44 years of fuck ups. So while I wasn't paying attention, so you know what I'm saying, while I wasn't looking or paying attention to certain things that I should have been paying attention a long time ago, but watching an individual and trying to handle situations, even forces of myself that never gave in to other people and protected me, is a lot. And to really be sensitive and to be delicate, and also have to be very hands-on with a man, is very serious, and something that has to be done according to how the comfortability of an individual and his physics. You know what I'm saying? So, and how comfortable a person feels, because through time he had the best education for, I myself had the best education for therapy, because I made all type of technology to be able to ease the time of the paradigm, because I'm the reason why that other stars exist and life forces, and I am the sole point of all life forces. The reason that even myself is alive, even in recordings or elements or any form of intensity or things done in metaphysics, magic, spiritual, or even in the paradigm of time. I'm the reason. Ralph is the reason of the life force of enriching purity and love and defense and offense and guidance and respect and tribute and glory and honor. So, even for intellectual, for education, so, and for shrines and of people of stature also. So, this is the real individual himself that also covered himself in a stature and in a shrine, also in a paradigm. For the continuance of life and the generations of even space, all spaces, all levels, stars, and other planets, and even the earth and the moons and the suns. So, the reason of gravity force, the sole life force of all gravity of all spaces. This is the individual himself, the life source himself, Ralph. This is why, he doesn't want to speak, but I speak. Ralph speaks. I do speak. Why are you going to say I don't want to speak? I speak. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to, I don't want a person learning anything about me or causing any manipulation when it comes to consciousness or a spiritual form or myself, or cause me to want to, go against myself when I know I made oaths to myself, and I'm the reason why I can't give up on myself. And I'm the reason why I exist in any future or any past, and in the future is all the past to me already. This is the individual himself that's continuing the future. You comprehend? This is how serious the situation is. So I explained this truthfully to China. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen somebody ever try to use my DNA, they're making a monster, because I did magic on my DNA and mythology and things they couldn't do. That they just created a monster, and it's not gonna show in the paradigm because it's gonna be too scared. And once it identifies me, it's gonna already be scared. Because it's gonna know, and then it's gonna realize that you caused an entrapment. And then, you're gonna be in real problems after that, because the most likely that's something I already put away of myself. And then on top of it, it's gonna have to fess up and realize the things I said and the reasons I had before was true. And then on top of it, the responsibility of even being around me. It's not gonna want to be around. It's gonna want to tell you, let the man just go live. It could just feel comfortable a certain way, and then in time it already knows what's gonna happen. It's just like a drill sequence. So most likely because of the times that we in, but I'm not gonna bother with that because I had reasons for everything I did, and I said the truth, so it would already get to witness what another person caused in their life. And when it finds out the education of another person manipulating any type of physics far as that, it's gonna be, you're gonna have a real problem with it. so that's just too bad. That's just too bad. You know what I'm saying? Because that means you tried to waste the life of another individual, and it could have been it could have lived another type of life, and like the life, how can I say, a style of life where I could have even been the individual's parent. So you're basically saying that's like you're draining and causing identity theft and trying to separate me from my child. That's gonna be even worse, because when that person finds out, it's gonna want to really do so many other things to you. That's like a whole bitch that's just trying to get a legacy and lineage. That's even worse. So China sit there and said, wow, oh, that's wonderful, yo. That's wonderful. Look, Ralph, we're okay. I'm here with you, and I'm just happy we got to have a conversation. Yeah, it's true. So, even though I answered the conversations and things about yourself in a paradigm of time and reflection of the reason I love myself, it's still also wonderful being here with you at the time. So, in so many different other ways, in so many different levels, and even so many other different forms. Even if it was humble consciousness and meditative, even if it was of a jewel, stone, and element, even if it was of the natural existence of the love of oxygen and air. So, I thank you. I know the truth. I love you also. So she says, yeah, I'm gonna explain the pressure, but what I want you to explain is make sure Precious comprehends this, and she could make sure this acknowledgement of information that I spoke to you is also acknowledged by other things, even on higher levels, but do it in the form of what you can. She says, I will. She says, no, I will make sure that is accomplished. That is a goal that is succeeded and accomplished in life. I said, thank you.